Greetings, fellow carbon-based life forms. Welcome to episode 3 of my Making an EP vlog, where we have no sponsors because I'm not trying to sell you shit, and we have no hot gossip because we're trying to be productive making some music and get better at that. Talking shit is not really going to help us there. So at the end of last episode, you will remember that I said I can kind of hear it going into some like up-tempo drum groove and something else from there. So I think that's probably what I'm going to explore in the next episode. And so now that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take those drums from the little intro sequence and make a loop, and then I think jump into some guitar parts after that. So I will see you guys in a second when I am back with the guitar. Friggin' headphone cord. Alright, we're back with the guitar, and I'm turning on the tuner pedal so you guys don't have to listen to the amp buzz while I'm talking here. And what I wanted to talk about quick is some things I want to carry over from the guitar approach in the last episode where we did that kind of fanfare intro piece. And the main thoughts I have there is I really wanted to keep the guitar as a melodic and rhythmic element because there's already so much just texture and kind of harmony going on from the tape drones in the background and then anything that I would add with the synth. So I really focused on first trying to come up with sort of a 2-part harmonized intro melody idea. So we can cut to that now over top of some of those looped drums. Alright, so after I laid down that intro guitar melody, I wanted to kind of challenge myself to just clear the looper and reset and do another loop, because I don't want to just get 100% locked into a song structure that is playing over the same loop repeating. So I definitely wanted to do like a B section kind of idea. So there's a few bars where it's just kind of a, hit on the low E, so I can then reset the looper, and then it goes into this other idea where I was trying to do something percussive with some harmonics on the guitar, and then there are some little fills in there that I was thinking of, almost like how backgrounds would be written for a horn section. And then the idea was, once I get that loop locked in, I can go back and kind of solo over it for, a couple repeats. And I'll try to keep that part of the arrangement pretty short just because I don't want the video to get super long. But next we'll cut to a shot of kind of that B part with the loop drums from the intro. And that'll basically wrap it for guitar until we get to the final performance bit. So, cool. Alrighty guys, just punching back in quick after you've seen that B section of the guitar performance, which I actually did as, one take with the A section because I needed to get the whole final performance anyway. And that was decently hard to get a take that I was happy with. I spent the better part of a Saturday afternoon just going at it. If for no other reason than I just kind of kept botching it on the looper pedal when I was hitting the punch in and punch outs. I am clocking it via MIDI, so that helps a lot, and that means like once I've got it locked in, it stays in time. But even still, at a decently fast tempo, this is 160, I was struggling a little bit with the coordination of playing the guitar and also hitting the punch in and punch out within that 1/4 note window I have, basically, to get it to grab in the right spot. But at the end of the day, I was reasonably happy with one of my takes and decided to move on. So let's jump into some bass and some synth. All right, so let's talk about the bass and the synth for a second here. The bass part is pretty straightforward. I don't have a ton to say there. It's kind of just filling in the roots under the guitar. But I do want to talk about the synth, which I brought in for a few bars kind of during the break between the two guitar loops, because I think that helps kind of make the arrangement feel bigger overall when you kind of change out a sound and then the bass drops out. So what I'm doing there is I've got the arpeggiator set up on the matriarch and I'm just hitting a couple notes, and then I'm using an expression pedal to control the frequency of the filter sweep, and I've got the high end of the pedal when I have my toe down tuned to basically modulate at the same frequency as the key I'm playing in, so then I can just turn on the drone switch and go back to playing bass for the rest of the song. So I'm going to try to just show that really quick here. All right, let's go to some drums. Alrighty, friends, we are sitting at the drum set to talk drums. This was a decently fast tempo for a mediocre drummer such as myself. So once I kind of had the arrangement in place for the guitar and the bass and the synth, I took a couple days and kind of just practiced through the part I wanted to play on the drums. I kept it pretty simple, particularly with the fills, because whenever I try to play complicated fills, I f it up, and then I ruin the take. So yeah, I really just tried to play something that served the arrangement and felt pretty good. Mixed it up and switched from the hi-hats over to the ride for kind of the B section, and I don't even think I want to do a complicated outro on this video. Thanks for hanging out if you guys were here. I hope to see you in episode 4, where we're going to make a piece of music that I haven't even thought of yet, so it's going to be a surprise for you and for me. And with that, I will leave you with the final performance and go make some dinner. So, thanks guys.